Springdale 286 bunkhouse fifth wheel here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And I really like these because they're affordable. They're one of the most affordable fifth wheels in their class, yet they're reliable. It's not something I feel like I have to apologize for selling and presenting here at our dealership. It's a simple but very good product. There are also a lot of really cool new features on this I wanted to share. For instance, if I zoom in here, you can kind of see, let's see, there we go. You can see the outline of that speaker built right into the awning arm itself. Notice that speaker points down. It points down at your campsite. Puts the sound here, not here, as most speakers would built into the side of the RV. The other nice advantage here is you don't have to drill a pair of 4-inch holes into the side of this laminated wall, which are two big potential leak points that we no longer have to worry about. There is an, oh, I turned it off. Oops, there's an LED light strip at the base of this awning right here. It's C-channeled in, not glued on, so you don't have to worry about it falling down. And this is a newer, easy adjust awning. You see how quickly and easily that was done. What that's going to do is put a pretty hefty tilt on the awning here so that if it is raining a little bit, you can get some water runoff. And then, when you're done, that's all there is to it. Just that quick and easy. This does have a enclosed underbelly. I'm not going to tell you this is a Four Seasons camper because I don't spin, I don't spin tails here. I let the product talk for itself. This is made for, a family type class right here. It's made for, your spring, summer, fall use. If you want to use it for colder weather, you probably could. You just have to take some extra heating measures and whatnot. But that's true of almost any fifth wheel, frankly. One of the newer updates to this at the time of this filming is the slightly grayed skin here, and I can easily show you the difference. And it's not severe. You can see that this is a little bit grayed and this is white, but it really just gives it a cool smoky, I don't know, mystique about it. There's good look to it that's going on, and that I like. You'll see when we get inside, they are very big on putting the largest windows they can in here. And when you get inside the RV and you see the windows in comparison to the furniture, you'll see exactly what I mean. This is a big rear bunkhouse, so unfortunately they weren't able to put windows on the rear wall. But as we swing around, you will see windows on the other side here. There we go. There is storage both in the front and the back underneath this rear bunk, so you have actually good outside storage in this thing. It's pretty nice. Moving forward here, outside shower right here. This is really nice because it gives you a spot to hose the kids off if they've been in the lake. They don't bring that lake smell. Now this bracket right here, this is for an indoor-outdoor TV. This thing can support a TV inside or outside. The entire swing arm on hooks and releases. And I do also want to point out this wide stance suspension. The idea here is this is supposed to help with swaying a little bit at higher speeds on the highway. I haven't really heard any complaints, so it must do its job well. And obviously you see the nice aluminum wheels there. One thing I always forget until I touch the door. You notice you don't see a door holdback back here, that cheap plastic door holdback. That's because, you notice how I can throw that door? This has a friction sprung door. You can smack it, you can throw it, and it won't slam. The door catches itself. And that's a big deal so that you don't have to worry about wind smashing a trailer. Another little thing I always forget to talk about is just the little vent for the oven hood. And you think, yeah, big deal. Doesn't every RV have that? Nope. Especially at this price point. You'd actually be surprised how much money you invest in certain products sometimes that do not have that type of feature. Let me shut the door behind me here. Right when you walk in, there is a nice little hidden control center for like your awnings and your switches, your water heater, all that. And you can kind of shut it and keep it away from the kids so that they're not really consciously aware of it being there. I do want to mention real quick, we're looking at the Morel color scheme. Although the color scheme can vary on unit to unit. So if we have another 286 and the pictures look different, keep in mind this video is not designed to show you the exact trailer you might be taking home. It's designed to show you about the Springdale and about the 286. So if pictures look different, you now understand why. I was mentioning windows. You see how you have the biggest windows you can possibly shove into the slide out. Now, for just tons of ambient light thrown in here, I have this is probably, I think, only one of 2 lights I even have on in this RV. This gigantic skylight above the slide here. That is just what's allowing all this ambient light to spill in, even on an overcast day like this. We do have central air and heat, so again, spring, summer, fall camping, your family will stay warm and comfortable. This is the focal point of the floor plan. The sideways rear double over double bunks. this does a couple things. It maximizes sleeping space, it allows for good storage, and it, as opposed to the bunks running this way, it keeps the camper a little bit shorter. Now when they have this wall cutaway here, what it does is it gives you a bigger perception of negative space, and it helps everything feel more open. And I can tell you, the kids are going to love being up here because they're going to have their own little loft. It's going to be like a cat staring down at you. But notice too, this is very kid-friendly up here. We have extra power outlets, even these built up here into the ceiling. There is extra ventilation. All the windows around these bunks do open. You see the vent above that right there. Now, this overhead bunk has a 300-pound per sleeping space capacity, so you can actually sleep a good deal of weight up there if need be. Big pantry here. If you can sleep a lot of people, you got to feed a lot of people. And notice the ladder built right in here. That's to help the kids get to the upper bunk so you don't necessarily have to heave them. One of the upgrades that is not standard in this RV is this refrigerator. And it looks, you know, rather unassuming, but it is 17% larger than normal. This is a 7 cubic foot fridge, not a 6 like you normally find. That extra little bit counts. Every bit counts. Your heavy use doors are upgraded to a little more solid variety in these Springdales, and I like that they leave some of these cabinets a little bit more open so you can shove some tall stuff like cereal boxes or, you know, pitchers for iced tea in there. They do like to extend their countertops in Springdales whenever they can for 2 reasons. Obviously, it gives you counter space, which a lot of campers are really short on. But secondly, it gives them space for a lot more drawers, and you see you have 3 of them right here. This black box down here, that is a central vacuum system. That is one of the fun things about these Springdales that we have upgraded pretty heavily right now. That's a part of an upgrade package that we get as a large volume dealer. It's only available to dealerships that, you know, stock and sell a great number of Springdales, so that is definitely something you want to keep an eye out for. The sofa we have upgraded to a full memory foam hide-a-bed so that you do have a nicer space to sleep extra guests. Also, the little the dinette here seems pretty normal until you start looking at the base and you realize that it's totally freestanding, free-floating. You can move it, put it wherever you want. You can take it outside like a picnic table. I've seen folks, it's elliptical. They'll fold it down quickly and easily and put it right over here. The entertainment center, vastly upgraded. We've added the TV where standard there is none, a nice 32-inch flat screen. I mentioned that it can go inside or outside. That's because this entire swing arm right here lifts up and removes off. So inside or outside, you have a swing arm mounted TV that can face anywhere you want. This thing right here is a Bluetooth soundbar. So you can sync your phone or iPad or whatever up to it and enjoy whatever entertainment you want wherever you happen to be. The bathroom in these is shockingly nice for a budget-conscious, family-friendly RV. Now notice all the legroom and footroom in here. You can actually stand in here and get dressed. There's room to, you know, sit on the toilet and not feel like you're cramped in a closet. We have a nice shower, not a tub, as is the case in most fifth wheels in this price point. And they actually left you a space for linens. I can't even begin to describe how unfortunate it is, how many fifth wheels and travel trailers in which people invest really good money and then realize, oh shoot, I don't even have a place to put a towel in the bathroom. Springdale does consider things like that. Your bedroom here is rather rank and file. There are some nice things like the windows here for cross breeze and the vent above for additional breeze. You will see power outlets up next to the headboard, you know, so that things like CPAP machines can operate for you. But remember, in this one, where you're investing your money here is a nice living room, a nice bunkhouse to give space for the family. And that's the whole focal point of this floor plan, is take the family out, build some memories, have a good time. 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.